Hello, my moonbeams, and happy Monday. I hope everyone is having a wonderful holiday weekend. We're going to dig a little bit into your soul path, okay? And that'll be the first part of the reading, and then we're going to dig into love, what's coming in love. Right now is a really great time for change, and it just keeps coming up. Like, if you're resisting change right now, that it's going to kind of be forced upon you. It's felt like we've kind of been in this limbo or hermiting phases where, you know, change has been suggested or nudged, but if you didn't completely act on it, you know, there weren't like repercussions, but it's like the time is now. I just keep hearing the time is now. So this change is really going to pull you. I mean, it's going to drag some if you keep resisting, right? The change has to happen now. It's really important, especially if you're feeling very called to change, because you have a mission of some sort that you need to fulfill, that the universe is asking you to fulfill. So let's dig into the tarot first. So you are meant to be some sort of spiritual teacher or leader here. You are meant to help guide others, okay? And unfortunately, I say fortunately, but for some it may feel like, why do I have to make all these changes? Why do I have to live perfectly? It feels like that. There could be a little bit of like a temper tantrum going on here when it comes to that, right? But you have a higher calling, and that's what it comes down to. And that comes down to, it feels like, you know, you can't live like everyone else. Like, oh, I can't go out and just let loose for a night or party for a night or whatever. These things really hinder your ability to tap in. They hinder your ability to have success on all facets of life. And I think you really know that. You really know that. And it's been difficult to let go. But you have a higher calling here, a much higher calling. We have the 10 of Pentacles. This calling, this risk, it's coming out risk, but it's not really a risk. You surrendering to this is going to bring financial abundance. Okay, it's like the missing puzzle piece. It's the thing you needed to finally do or finally let go of, to make everything make sense, to make everything fit, for everything to finally work and flow in your life. King of Swords. For some of you, that was cutting out people, okay? People that are no longer good for your life, okay? But it is also, it's cutting out people, places, and things. We have the Fool in reverse. So you were holding back on these things, okay? You were holding back on all these things that you needed to do here. Nope. But I see you finally doing it, okay? It's like crap or get off the pot, you know? That's the energy. It's like, I gotta do this. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Wow. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Look at what your trust in this is going to bring to you. Okay, you have the strength to do this. Leo energy, Pisces energy here. We have the 6 of Swords. Similar cards are coming up every day. This is Aquarius energy. Okay, we have the Page of Cups. This is something new. The Hierophant. Taurus energy here. This is a new beginning. And then we have the King of Cups. Wow. Okay. You may resonate with a more masculine energy, even if you are a female here. This happiness, this closing out of old karmic cycles, this new beginning here, these new opportunities, like everything you've been asking for. Wow, and we have the Six of Cups right here. Scorpio energy. Okay, Scorpio season is going to be very, very important. It's the time for change, okay? And Scorpio is the Tower energy. It will be forced upon you. It's necessary, okay? It's absolutely necessary here. It is going to be for the better. I just heard, okay? It is going to be for the better. It is going to make your life easier. Will there be challenges? Does this require getting out of your comfort zone? Yes, it does. But a year from now, you are going to be so grateful you did what you were being nudged to do. Okay, let's get the work your light. Let's see, Spirit, what can you tell us? What advice? What's this person meant to be doing here? If you're in like the Seven of Cups energy where you have like so many ideas, so many things you want to do and you're not sure which way to go, pray on it, meditate on it. We had Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck, okay? So it's like contemplation, meditation, okay? Ask for a sign. We have Star Mother. How can you mother yourself today? Okay, so there's a real change that needs to be brought down in your DNA or your lineage regarding mother wounds, okay? And I think you know that. That's probably something you've really been looking at. If you have children, you probably see where you make some of the same mistakes. Even if you are wildly different in so many ways, you still can see some repetitive patterns, okay? Self-awareness is the beginning of change, right? The ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Very important to remember that, okay? It's not comfortable. It's not comfortable to, it's a lot easier for us to say, oh yeah, my parents did that or their parents did that and this was passed down and that's why I do that. But we still have free will, okay? And we don't have to become what we were given. And so self-awareness is very key here. Very key. Looking at, pinpointing, finding what it is you really want to change. Okay, writing that down and taking inspired action to change those things. It's your responsibility not to stay stuck in a trauma cycle. Awakening. Beautiful. Energetic upgrades. A new way of being. Integration. You could have had a cold recently. Just felt very worn down. Lots of headaches. Drinking lots of water. Very important. Rama. Where are you being called to journey to? Exactly. Really reflecting on this right now. What are you being most pulled to do? Okay, if you're getting like analysis paralysis because you have so many ideas and thoughts, maybe you haven't been doing a lot for a while or much of anything for a while, and the thought of tying yourself to a few different things is scary because you're not sure you can do it. But I'm telling you, you can, and you're not gonna know unless you do. Okay, you gotta let go of the fear of failure here and trust that you'll be successful. And if you aren't successful on the first try, that's an opportunity for growth of some sort that is going to build you up, or lead to a very positive, strong foundation for something in the future. Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Exactly like I was saying, to pray and, you know, ask for help, okay? Blue whales could be very significant. Dolphins could be significant. The blue whale is significant. The blue whale has so much wisdom. And it's like this inner wisdom trying to crack out of you, you know? You have a lot of passed over loved ones just waiting in the wings. I just heard waiting in the wings to assist. I just got the chills. Okay, that really resonated with someone just now. They're waiting in the wings to assist. You have to ask for help. Oh my gosh. Share your voice. Okay, so again, with the High Priestess energy, some type of spiritual teacher. Maybe you feel called to speak about something on your spiritual journey. Okay, maybe you feel called to read tarot and speak about your spiritual journey. Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? Okay, so someone here in deep reflection about what their calling even is. Okay, to keep meditating and keep reflecting on that. It will come in a form of an epiphany, an aha moment at some point. Okay, and very important, they just called me to the bottom card, okay? Don't dim to fit in, okay? Do not dim yourself to fit in. I think there was a lot of this happening in the past. Like, this has come up before, like maybe eccentric energy, eclectic energy, different style, like maybe you liked vibrant hair colors, who knows what it was, but always getting commented on by close family and friends that, you know, didn't like your look or whatever. It's like part of the reason why you've felt the crumbling, okay? Like the dissipation of things and people and everything that was in your life before, because you're meant to be able to be who you truly are. And the people that really care about you and really love you deep down to your core will love everything about you, okay? Your soul family will love everything about you, will celebrate your individuality, okay? And that's a very important. All right, let's get intuitive whispers. Your body is like a book. Let this be your sign. And they're calling me back here to how this is similar to the tower energy here. So Scorpio energy, again, very important. 37, let this be your sign. And 23, your body is like a book. Hold on to what they're saying for this is your body like holds on to trauma. Okay, and you got to release it. You got to release it. There's lots of ways. I always bring up Epsom salt baths, massage, hopping in the ocean, walking helps with the root chakra blockages. Reiki healing, just getting out in nature can be very healing. And diet, I always bring it back to diet, but eating a lot of raw, fresh fruits and veggies, just adding that in to your diet. It's not that that's the only thing you have to eat. It's really adding those things in. Whole food nutrition. For some, it's fasting. Especially if you're holding on to a bunch of extra weight. Weight can be put on due to like kind of like energetically like a protection mechanism due to trauma. Okay, so getting some type of fasting, intermittent fasting practice can help with that. Explore fullness. Find the things that make you feel full, that fill up your cup, and do them more often. Start leaning into that energy as much as you can, okay? You want to be in that high vibe energy. Yummy, healthy, live, vibrant foods, being out in nature, grounding, meditating. Ground from the root, exactly. So, and this is number 5. We have 2 5s here, so change, right? Root chakra healing, very important for somebody here, okay? So grounding and a lot of walking. Stop pushing and striving. Another 5 here with 15. So 555 is all about change, okay? You need to go more with the flow here, okay? Live in the day. Live in the day, okay? What am I doing today? What needs to get handled today? What do I want to focus on today? What do I want to do for healing today? And every day do that. Don't look into the past. Don't look too far into the future. Yes, it's good to have your 5-year plan, but you see what I'm saying? Just live in the day. Tap into your sacral power. Number 6, tap into your sacral power. So the sacral chakra. Yellow energy, yellow bell peppers. Intuitive journaling. Intuitive journaling. This is going to be very important right now. If you haven't started keeping a journal, to start keeping one right now, especially if you have been kind of in the unknown energy and you really are feeling this change, this thing about to shift. Another 5 here with 25. Okay, so change is coming. Change is coming. I've been seeing 555 all over the place, so change is definitely coming for the collective here. Let's get the Moonology. But journaling, so you can look back. You can look back a year from now, okay, and see all this uncomfort, all this tension, all this pressure was worth it. All right. You and your loved ones are safe. So protection energy, 444, Archangel Michael. Okay, time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo, which we just had a new moon in Virgo and we're about to have another one. Double new moons in Virgo. Take time to breathe out. Okay, so making sure at the bottom of the deck, that 4 of Swords energy here. Okay, taking time to rest, meditate. Okay, you take a step forward, breathe, meditate on it, journal about it, reevaluate. Okay, each big step you take forward, do that so you can make sure you keep moving in the right direction. Eventually it'll just be second nature to you, but right now you're learning to trust yourself. A time for healing, star energy, so Aquarius energy here. A fiery climax approaches. Ooh, I love that. Full moon in Aries. And then we have the end of a tough cycle approaches. I'm telling you, this Scorpio season's going to be big for some of you. Full moon in Capricorn. Okay, and Capricorn ruled by Saturn. This is about discipline. Okay, so where have you not become disciplined? Okay, with that crumbling card, where have you not become disciplined? It's time to do so. All right, let's close out this portion of the reading with the Intuit Angel Oracle, and then we'll jump into what love's gonna look like. If you've been doing the work, if you're releasing the things you need to release, what's love gonna look like? Because we do have the 10 of Cups here. We have not only success in the 10 of Pentacles and wealth and your finances and your career here, but we have a beautiful 10 of Cups and soulmate energy with the 6 of Cups. Okay, so there is, if you are following your intuition, if you are answering your call here, okay, and you are fully surrendered in trust going down this path, there is a love for you, a divine love. What else, Spirit? What angels can the collective call upon at this time for assistance on this journey? If you have dragonflies circling around you lately too, that is a reminder to make these changes. Okay, keeper of Akashic records, balance, peace, meditate according to plan, divine order, sacred knowledge, and research. I bring balance, order, justice to those who ask and who desire to follow God's plan for their lives. Aquamarine, 2 weeks, get more information. And this is Angel Raquel, 17. Anael, star of love and beauty, serene, reassuring, creative, love, sensuality, reflection, psychic ability. So again, with the High Priestess and even the Hierophant here, I help raise your vibration to higher frequencies of joy and love to experience more passion in your life. Moonstone, Friday, developing romance. Wow, and this is 6 energy. We have a lot of 6s here. Okay, so 666 is the card of the lovers as well. Spirit, who else can my collective call upon for guidance at this time? We have Gabriel, messenger of divine source, news, spiritual revelation, strength. Okay, we have the strength card here. New beginnings, guidance, resurrection. Call on me to aid the flow of communication between yourself and God or with others. Citrine, Monday, meditate on it. So again, with the meditation is going to be very important right now. Okay, very, very important to help you connect to source, to help with clarity. We have Metatron, angel of divine presence, miracles, powerful change. I love this. Akashic records, sudden shift. Okay, this sudden shift is coming. Spiritual growth, hyper focus. I help you discover and develop your personal spiritual power and learn to use it to make a better world. You have a calling. Ametrine, 3 months, act now. Exactly. That is the main message of this. Act now, okay? A year from now, you're not even going to recognize yourself. Razel, angel of magic and mysteries, behind the veil, mediumship, okay? This, you needing to be tied to this intense discipline could be because you are a medium. You have these psychic abilities, okay? And you have to keep your body clear to get these messages, right? Illumination, dreams, visions, dive deep. I enhance your spiritual gifts, infuse your heart with inner knowing, and reveal the secrets of source. Clear quartz, 1 week, many options. We have Leo energy here, Cancer energy, Taurus energy, Sagittarius energy. 44, and we did have 444 with Archangel Michael. Seraphiel, archangel of resurrection, fire of purification, holiness, truth, and love, increases faith, overcoming addiction. Okay, this has been coming up so strong in my readings, is letting go for a lot of people. It's alcohol, and that's collectively happening right now. A huge wave of more and more people becoming so sober, realizing how bad even just one drink is for our bodies. Okay. You can look up all the research on that. There's so many people that speak about it on YouTube. Andrew Huberman is a big one that comes to mind right now. Lots of podcasters speaking on it, and lots of celebrities. Jessica Simpson, Drew Barrymore, like, you know, how it was like really hindering their lives. But everybody did it. It was, you know, and it really, you can just see the shifts it's caused in people's lives. It's very interesting. So if that's been what's weighing heavy on you, something you feel you need to let go, this is confirmation. This is what's coming up here. Maybe that's what needs to be let go of for this divine love. Divine angel of blessings, showers of heavenly love, intercession, good fortune, removes blocks to success. Wow. It came out right after overcoming addiction here. So very, very interesting. If you've been looking for a clear answer on that, like, is it this that is blocking my success? That's a clear yes. Okay, this is a clear yes here. I can help you become a generous channel through which God will pour a fountain of blessings into people's lives. Opportunity awaits. Wow. And then we have the many options here. I was getting that 7 of Cups energy. This is beautiful. All right. I'm going to end this reading here, and I'm going to do another reading, hopping into love. So this is to be continued. There will be a part 2. Go to part 2. I hope this helped you. I hope it gave you a little bit of guidance. And most importantly, I hope it helps strengthen your intuition on what you're already knowing and feeling. I love you very much. And until next time, love and light.